Hey y'all, it's Destiny Desiree. Welcome to my channel. If you're new, go ahead and subscribe for me. If you are returning, hey girl, hey boy, just go ahead, like, comment, and share. Anyways, to go ahead and get this video started, I decided to rejuvenate my Oreo wig. As y'all can see, it's a little crusty, but we're gonna go ahead and bring sister girl back to life. This wig was made using scrap hair. Like, I literally used a 1/613 bundle and then 3 black bundles and a frontal that I got from 24K hair. The black bundles, I would really say it is scrap hair only because it's not really that good. Like, it tangles up, the ends are very knotted. 24K hair is just not the best in my personal opinion. But let me not say too much because I know how you girls like to tussle, and y'all girls love y'all some 24K hair in Sanford, so let me not do too much. But yeah, I also added 1/613 bundle. But as you can see, so far, I just wanted to go ahead and brush the whole wig because it was really knotted up. So I brushed it out before I started anything. And then I'm going to go ahead and start soaking off the glue, in which I use hot water and Downy. So I use hot water, hot boiling water, and I actually fill it up to that line in my bucket, and then 1 cup of Downy. So as you can see, the water was already a bit brown, and that's from me letting the hair soak in it for like 10 to 15 minutes. And the glue is literally just peeling right back, like, so easily. In which I went ahead and showed y'all that I was peeling off the glue. In most cases, it's not just as easy as peeling off the glue. Sometimes I have to also get a rag with alcohol on it and scrub it some more, just to scrub it a little bit harder and get that glue off easier. But that method works for me. I tried multiple methods, so I would suggest trying the method. If you like it, then there you go. If you don't, then I say stick to your normal methods. I know there are multiple methods. So I went ahead and started off by shampooing just the lace on this hair with my Monat volumizing shampoo, in which, like I said, I did only the lace, only because this hair, like I said before, is scrap hair. So it's not the best of hair for me to really wash and all that because it's going to tangle. And then aside from that, to make this wig, I actually bonded it in. So I glued the wig together, the bundles and the frontal, rather than sewing it, because last time I sewed the wig, it hurt my fingers, in which I really want to learn how to use a sewing machine. So you're just going to see me scrub it up, the shampoo all on the lace. Try to get all in there. Make sure I'm getting everything. And yeah, I'm really just going to make sure that's really clean. In the front, I scrubbed it. So I scrub it in the front, the back. Just make sure all that lace is off. Because I know typically when you pull off the lace from the front, there's still some lace just within the edges and stuff. So I tend to scrub all in it. And I had to make sure I get all my bit of shampoo. So this was around the time where I didn't yet buy my full bottle of Monat shampoo. So I had to just use the packages, and I kind of wanted to test it out before I really use the bottle shampoo and or buy it. So next, you're going to see me I wet the hair, and then I really started to scrub in that soap. I let the soap sit in the hair, in which I think I went ahead and showed it, but I tried my best not to wet the rest of the hair, but as you can see, it was getting wet. But I personally did not shampoo the rest of the hair because I did not want to deal with that tingling and all that. And this is just personal experience I had with this hair. So yeah, I went ahead, let that sit for 10 minutes. Me trying to show 10 minutes. And then I rinsed it out and I made sure to get everything. But as you can see, as I'm doing it, the rest of the hair is obviously getting wet. I mean, I try my best, but hey. And yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and shampoo that up. And I don't know if you could really see it, but you could kind of see it. That is bonded. So then I went ahead and used the conditioner And I had already put it on there. I let it sit on there for 10 minutes as well. See, you can kind of see right there that the hair is blended in, but I let it sit for 10 minutes. And then I washed it out, and here we are with the hair. The rest of the hair ended up getting wet because obviously when I combed through just the frontal, the rest of the hair got combed through with it, so it got wet. But I just personally did not wash the rest of the hair because, like I said, I was not going to deal with that. And yeah, no. But right here, I wanted to kind of show y'all the difference because with the 613 bundle, I took half of it and I left it 613. And well, I toned it and then left it 613. And then the other half, I dyed gray. Well, not necessarily gray, but like a platinum. So when the hair is wet, you can really see it. But when the hair is dry, you can't really tell that I did that. It just looks essentially gray. Unless you really look or you really touch on the hair, then you can see that some of it is 613 and some of it is gray. I just really wanted to kind of give it that Oreo look, you know, so I kind of did them differently. But I went ahead and I was blow drying it. I ended up letting it blow dry overnight because I need to invest in one of those blow dryer like head things because it was not blow drying for me how I wanted it to on this wig head. Like the wig head was pulling back and everything. So I let it sit overnight. This is the hair. It looks like super dry. So I went ahead and took some of my homemade oil, in which I will have available soon. So stay tuned. I will have that available for purchase. I'm kind of testing out the chemicals on my own hair as of right now. Just to see if I like it and so forth, because if I don't like it, how can I sell a product I don't like? So as I stated before, the ends of this hair is really like nappy and knotted. So I'm gonna try to get the oil all through the ends. As you can see, this hair is not the best of the best, but this hair last, I don't know, I only ever put it in one time, but I had this hair for like a year and I just decided to make a scrap wig out of it. And I essentially just wanted to go ahead and wash this wig and make a video just to test out my skills to see if I still got it and so forth. But this was the hair dry and I was trying to get it as oiled up as I could. And I really love the fact that my oil gave it this shiny look, but that's the purpose. So I try to go ahead and flat iron it. I clipped the hair up piece by piece and just had it one row at a time. But the hair was still slightly wet. I had did this like around like 10 o'clock the night before. So it was like it didn't really dry the whole night. But I had tried to let it dry for a whole day. And it still wasn't dry. You're gonna see me try to flat iron it. And I mean, I flat ironed it, but it was still like, you could still kind of tell that the hair had some type of moisture to it. But it's okay because I wasn't really installing this wig anyways. I just kind of wanted to test it out to see if I still had the skills to wash a wig and all that and so forth. So this was kind of like a tester, just to see if I still got it, kind of. Aside from that, I would personally suggest letting it sit another day, maybe, or maybe even using a blow dryer. But I have to invest in one of those wig heads where you can blow dry the wig because it's so much quicker. And yeah, so here I'm gonna go ahead and do the flat method. So you pick the part you want to do and then you constantly put some wax on it and then you hot comb it to make sure it stay down flat. Typically I do this mainly with middle parts. I mean, with side parts you can still most likely get the look without this, but if you really want like a flat look, I would suggest doing this. And yeah, so this is when I customize the part, like the middle part and all that, and I just make sure it's flat and so forth. Yes, I don't remember if I used my tweezers or not, but I think I did. We're gonna see. I didn't even install this wig. Like, I put it right back in the drawer. This really was just like a test run. I am thinking about installing it again, but if I ever put this wig on my head ever again, I personally will purchase another frontal, like a HD or a transparent, because this frontal was like a brown lace, and it wasn't it at all. Like, it doesn't blend in like every other lace, and I really did not like that. It gave it was okay, but it didn't give it that look. Like, it gave it a little shum, but it didn't give it a shum boom 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 boom, if you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, I personally would not recommend 24K hair. I don't know if they got better, because this was a while back. Like, when I purchased the hair, it was a while back. I don't know if they got better. They probably did. So let me not even say too much. But this is me trying to do some edges on the wig head. And when I tell you, it's so hard to do edges on the wig head, I don't know why. I think it's mainly because the wig is not like glued down, of course. So I think I would probably have to like get the T-pins and make it like super, super flat. But the wig is not laid down at all. So it was hard for me to swoop the edges because it kept going underneath the lace on the wig. On the dome head. Which is why I try to go ahead and tighten it to see, maybe that's the problem. But I end up just realizing doing edges on a wig head is something that I gotta kind of practice some more, because that was way harder than what I thought. Like, I thought I was gonna be doing edges on a normal person. That's a whole nother ball game. But it's okay, because I kept trying. And practice makes improvements. Get it out your head that practice makes perfect. Nobody is perfect. Practice makes improvements. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and try to do both sides. I was playing with it. I feel like if it was on somebody's head, it would have been a little bit better. You would actually be able to see the edges and so forth. But personally, edges is something that I'm kind of trying to play around with, trying to see which products I like better to do edges. Like, if I like the foam, if I like the fluffy baby hair technique now, or if I like the Gots to Be, the Gorilla Snot. It's just something I'm playing around with, because I have my methods for other things. But when it comes to edges, I have not decided or chosen which method works best for me. I've been currently playing around with it a little bit more, just to see which one works best for me. And of course, when I say I'm playing around with it, I don't mean in nobody's head. I mean in my own head. So when I do my hair, I just kind of see. I try different edge methods based on how I'm feeling. So, like, obviously, if I have time, then I'll probably do the fluffy baby hairs, with the whole flat iron and curl it up, and yeah. But if not, I recently bought some more foam, in which I tried to do edges with foam. Foam tends to work for me. It just is so like wet, in which I would have to use those brown like tie things, the little things, to make sure it stay down. And yeah, that's just me. But here is like the wig. So as you can see, it's bonded in. That's all the glue. The wig is bonded together. I sewed the frontal to the cap. That's the only part that's sewed. The rest of the hair is bonded in. And then I put a couple of tracks on the actual lace, just to give it that Oreo look in the front as well. Only a little bit, because I didn't want to mess up the lace too much. So it was just to give it that Oreo look in the front and not just the back, so it could look like a skunk. I want to try the skunk stripe thing. But yeah, this is the hair. You can kind of tell it's still a little wet. Overall, I think I did pretty good. The hair looks very oily, not necessarily oily, but silky and moisturized. I'm just really in love with the Oreo look. Like, you can look, the track is sticking out. I didn't even make sure to cover that, but it's okay. But I'm really in love with like the Oreo look, like how it just give it that look. I honestly think I should have added like another 613 bundle, but the bundle I had was just a bundle that was laying around. So this was kind of a last minute thing. Overall, I hope you guys liked the video. Thank you for watching, and subscribe to my channel if you are not already. Like, comment, and share, and bye. Thank you.